What's up, everybody? So for today's activity, we are doing an activity called Sock Frenzy. And in the title, it says socks. We are going to be using socks. And the activity actually, the materials that you're going to be using today are really easy things that you should have around your house. It makes it really easy to get this activity started. So here's what you will need actually. You'll need 5 pairs of socks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll need either a t-shirt, sweatshirt, or a pair of pants, and just make sure it's nice and straight. Leave it there. At the other side of the room, you'll need 3 targets, okay? You can use circular targets, you can use square targets, something that is big enough for a ball or something to stay inside of it. So for Mr. V's targets, he used pretty large boxes, okay? Later on, if you want to give yourself a challenge, you can get 3 smaller targets, okay? These are really tiny, make it a little bit harder for you. And then, what we're going to be doing in this activity is reviewing one of our locomotor movements, which is our sprinting locomotor movement, and then we're going to be reviewing our underhand throw. So, our underhand throw, we said there were 3 steps: our swing, step, and throw. So real slow, you're going to put the ball in your dominant hand, which is your throwing hand. For Mr. V, it's his right hand. So swing, arm gets extended back. Our step, which leg comes out? The same leg or the opposite leg? I'm going to let you answer that one. Okay, it is the opposite leg, all right? Opposite leg comes out. Last step is the throw. We release the ball at the waist, and there's your 3 steps like we do in class. Now, here's how the activity works. Oh, before we start, let me tell you how to make your sock ball. So you're gonna take a pair of socks, okay? Put one sock inside of the other one, and it's that easy, okay? There's your sock ball. Now, this shirt or sweatshirt, whatever you use, is going to be your throwing line. You cannot step over the throwing line, okay? And your targets are going to be on the opposite side of the room, okay? So here we go. The whole goal of the activity is to get as many of the sock balls into the targets. Now, you can either do this 2 ways. You can try to get all 5 of the sock balls in as much time as you need inside the targets, or you can have your parents or family member time you. You can do maybe about 2 minutes and see how many balls you can get into the targets. All right, here we go. So, swing, step, throw into one of the targets. If you get it in, you stay here, you grab another sock ball. If you miss, okay, you have to sprint, go get your sock, come on back behind the starting line, 5 jumping jacks in order for you to just throw it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I can pick it up and try to get it in again, okay? If you throw it into the target and the target falls over, and the ball is still inside, that counts as a throw. If you throw to the target and it goes inside the box, but then it falls out, does not count. You got to go get the sock, go back and do your 5 jumping jacks. All right? Once you are finished, like I said, you can either do this 2 ways. You can do it without a time limit and see if you can get all 5 of them in, or you can do it with a time limit. Let's say 2 minutes for your timer, and see how many of the socks you got in those 2 minutes. After you are completed, take a picture of your setup. I would love to see it. And you can also take a video, send it to Mr. Varkanis. My email is at the top of the page online, and can't wait to see you guys.